Hey, yo. It's Friday night, dog.
Man, Friday night.
I don't know if we've ever congregated
We
on a
haven't done a
Friday.
Friday night episode. I think we've done Friday, early day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've done a couple Friday, around 1 or 2 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nothing in the evening though.
Nothing before before the craziness happens. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We haven't done nothing yet. None of that. So now
Well,
we're here.
hey,
So we
we
may as
are.
well.
We here, man. We doing this Friday night edition of the Hardwood Knuckleheads. This is episode
7-0 right there. I like that. Yeah. Remember where y'all were at when episode 70 came out? Because I feel like there's gonna be a lot to talk about today.
Lots to talk about tonight up in this piece.
Not even today, tonight. What am I talking about? Yeah,
right.
Oh, yep, absolutely.
Hey, before we even get into anything, because I was just before we got on, I was watching that new league that the ladies had formed, the Unrivaled League. Had you heard anything about that?
Who was it?
So I don't know who started it, but some ladies from the WNBA started their own little. It's like a 3-on-3 league.
Okay.
And it's kind of like the Big Three, but they play full court. And
3-on-3 full court.
Yeah. Yo, I just finished watching the game, man. That shit was dope, bro.
3-on-3 full court.
3-on-3 full court, yo.
And can you cherry pick?
I don't know, but they weren't. I mean, they was getting after it, man. Like it was.
So the Big Three, but full court fashion is basically what.
Yeah. It was nice,
3-on-3 full court is tough, though.
I know,
if you really think about just kind of like playing that, like it's tough because when you got 5 guys and you're trying to do stuff like advance the ball, push it, do things like that, the ball travels faster, right, than you running. So if there's a guy down, you can throw. You ain't got to run as much,
right?
Like if you got 3, like you're talking about a track meet, like that's what they end up turning into.
No, it was cool because it was the Owls against the Mist. The Owls had Skylar Diggins. I can't remember her first name. Chauncey Gray. I want to say that ain't right. I caught the last bit of it, so I can't tell you all the players. But and then the Mist team had Stewie. Who else did they have? Dang it. Yeah. But like all hoopers from the WNBA and it was really cool that they had so one team was getting coached by Phil Handy. I know you know who Phil Handy is.
Yeah. Phil, great trainer, great basketball mind, great hoop head. Yeah.
So he's coaching one team, and DJ Sackman was coaching the other team.
DJ, oh, that's right. I think you know what? Okay, so that's what I saw him do an announcement on my story this morning or whatever, and that's what he must have been talking about.
Yep.
I didn't turn it up because I was in the middle of a meeting. So that's what he was talking about right there. So how was that?
It was cool, man. They was in there breaking stuff down and scheming, and they was getting after it. And Skylar Diggins hit a 3 to win the game.
What do they play? I mean, is there like a certain number that they plan to?
Well, it was weird. I didn't catch the beginning, but they played 3 quarters, and then at the end of the 4th, they said there was a target number, so they played to 84.
Kind of like on the All-Star game, how they've been doing it like the last. No. You first started that was that TBT.
The TBT with the Elam Indy. Yeah. So shoot, I'm watching it right now. They got a whole post-game show on TNT, like Candace Parker on here.
Like that, huh?
Yeah, they doing it. It was a cool setup, man. It looked like it was a good time, man.
I mean, I knew they were trying to go with that. I had, to be honest with you, I didn't know when they were going to start. I don't think I sat down and watched a basketball game for a couple of weeks now, so I probably just hadn't even seen that. But
I remember them talking about it, but I didn't know it was starting. You know what I mean? But it looks like it's going to be all right. Like it looked legit. It looked legit.
So how many teams?
That I don't know.
Okay,
I have no idea.
Okay.
I think there was I thought they said, if I remember correctly, when I first heard them doing it, I think it was like 6 or 8 teams or something like that.
Okay.
Each team has like 5 or 6 players, and then it's just 3-on-3, man. So like, yeah, that's dope. That's
crazy.
dope.
No, that's crazy. Okay.
Women's game, man. They just keep elevating.
They're trying to evolve, man, and I love it though. You know what I mean?
I love it.
I mean, it's you're pushing it, trying to see how far that like you can go with this whole thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just that's crazy. So there was that going on. Colin Coward had Adam Silver on today. Did you see that on the show?
No, what they talking about?
Colin's trying to. I didn't listen to all of it, but he was like, So he was trying to basically say what he would do if he was commissioner. You know what I mean? All this stuff like we were talking about, take away the baseline threes,
right?
Back like the 3-point up.
Yep.
Bring the hand check back. You know what I mean? Some things.
Let them get a little bit more physical.
Yeah, just let it be a little bit more, and stuff like that. But it just didn't really seem like that Adam Silver had very many questions. I mean, no answers for. He just kept talking around, just going nostalgia and saying how we've had these teams, and Coward was trying to make the point, or the thing about it's a copycat league and everybody's doing the same stuff, and so we need something else. Like, and again, is viewership down that much? Like that they're talking about like changing it, because I guess I don't pay attention to as much like that, because I'm
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because I'm in basketball circles, you in basketball circles. How much are you talking about the NBA?
We ain't talking about it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly. So that tells you right there.
But how much prior to all this were you talking about the NBA though?
I don't talk about the NBA until
you deal in youth sports just like I do. So it's like my talks are, middle school, high school, all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like college, maybe, especially when NCAA tournament comes, but it's not, that's not at the forefront of, of anything. So
I don't even think about the pros until like
to the playoffs, really.
May. Yeah,
and it's really not even first round playoffs, but I'm only if the matchup is like, ooh, that's going to be a good matchup, right? You know what I mean? Like if it's not, you just kind of like, let's wait till the second round and then go. Right. It's just like with baseball. I can't watch baseball during the season, but once you get to the ALCS, NLCS, and like then all of a sudden it becomes fun to watch. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like that the intensity and the sense of urgency just heightens, and so when you watch that, it's just a different one though. But so there was that, and then I don't know, because see, when you were asking me about the basketball stuff earlier, I thought what you were going to say was I was reading on the ticker when I was watching ESPN this morning. Looks like that Maverick Carter and LeBron James are getting ready to start.
They trying to. Yeah, I heard about that too.
Okay. So see, that's where I thought you were going to go. And I only saw the ticker, and I didn't really get a chance to read all of it because I was watching the show. I mean, I was watching whatever's on, trying to read it. So I'm like, what's the
I haven't done any homework. I heard about it yesterday. Like
okay. So this is really new.
It's real new. And what I heard was like they were trying to raise
like in the billions. That's what I heard. And I was like, okay, first of all, damn,
that's a whole lot of money, my guy.
A lot of coins.
I mean, hey, times is rough.
And they're going to try to make it an international league, though.
Yeah. I like the concept of it. You know what I mean?
So is this supposed to be like a bridge between overseas and the NBA? Is this like
almost like a World Cup type thing with club teams? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So this is like an international AAU league is basically what this is.
Yeah. Get some of them Euro teams over here. Some of them
that's
Asian
gonna do
teams.
All that's gonna do is just expose. Well, I'm just saying, I'm here for it because then we, know what I mean. Like I'm here for it, but I feel like that's what it's gonna do more than anything. It's gonna expose, what we're. I mean, I'm just saying, we're just
right because you don't got the 15 best players on one team playing. You know what I mean,
right.
The style with your average NBA team, are they going to be able to guard all that?
Right. That's what I'm saying. All that movement, all the passing, cutting part there too. You know what I mean? It's just that's where I'm kind of like, I'd love to see it now.
I love to see it too.
Yeah, is this? But I just hope that this does end up turning into the XFL. Or no, I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Right.
Just don't turn into nothing like that.
I think honestly, I think it would be more if they do it right, it would be more like the Champions League. You know how like soccer has a Champions League and
So that one's different than the FIFA, whatever that is, right?
You talking about World Cup? No, this is
I don't know. Yeah,
like Champions League is like your best teams from Europe and like basically Europe, but like it's the best teams playing against each other, and you find out who's best. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm interested in it. I'm trying to see what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, hey, you sparked my interest. You piqued my.
I mean, like you definitely did. Yeah, so I'm kind of like, okay, let's go. With this and I'm all for that part. So yeah, that's
Hey, before we get any further, okay. Before we get any further, we're gonna start this show off right, okay? Because I've been thinking about this shit, and look.
He led with it that way. That means it's gonna be something real. Okay,
I'm just saying, yo. Look, man. Like you've been around youth sports. I'm around youth sports. I'm around high school kids. I just feel like I gotta take some time to shout out some grandparents, man. Grandparents are dope, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like grandparents, like, and I'm just, I'm speaking. My mom watches the show. I know your pops watches the show.
Yep.
My mom's is always at my games, or I shouldn't even say my game. She ain't there for me. She
ain't there for you. Yeah. She ain't trying to watch you play. Yeah, just
Yeah. And it's just I was thinking about this the other day, and it gave me some like I was feeling the type of way. I was like, yo, man, like grandparents just be showing up. They just want to be there for their grandkids. They want to support. They want to Hercules. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's dope. I know my mom is awesome. She's always there. You know, she always makes a point to give me a smile before the game. She's always there.
Right. Make the content.
I got to give a shout out to Mr. Dodd. Mr. Dodd is an old school hoop head. He's like grandpa too. He's been going to games since I was in high school. Like his son played at ASU. You know Kyle. Do you know Kyle?
Oh God, I was just getting ready to say, okay, we said Don. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah. He I mean, literally been going to my games since I was in high school, and now he moved to the Valley. He's been showing up to our games and stuff like that. Like, just cool shit. You know what I mean?
That part right there makes kind of like what you do sometimes. It makes it so worth it.
Yeah.
Somebody who's like, like when they saw you, even though it's family there, right? But still, they saw you at a point when you were just beginning something.
Yep.
They didn't even know if you were going to be any good at it or not or whatever. They didn't care. I mean, like they just want to see what you were going to do. And then as the years go and you get a little bit more seasoned, a little bit more mature about things, and just learn stuff. It's always cool to kind of see them. Like it's always fun when I see the parents, like, like Aylin's grandparents, like Lex's parents will take him to events sometimes. And they didn't grow up, or just basketball just wasn't a real, like that wasn't a thing that was in their house. You know what I mean? Like that wasn't their thing growing up there, right? You know what I mean? Lex's brother played baseball. She did swimming. Her sister did, she did equestrian and she rode horses and did stuff like that. So basketball just wasn't like it just wasn't a thing for them, which is cool. Like, I think that's really cool.
Right.
Because then when they get a chance to go watch them play, and then when they go out there, like when they first watch them play at first, I think it's like, oh, it's cute. He's playing basketball. Like,
yeah.
For everybody, you know what I mean? And then it's like when he starts like maturing, and then they, and then they get better and they can see development and growth and stuff. Then it's just like they watch it differently now with like this sense of like this
pride. It's pride.
Like they're so proud about it. That's kind of cool. You know what I mean? Like they'll just sit there and they're kind of just like smile, even though that they're not watching it like I'm watching it. I'm so like, you know what I mean? Like just so detailed, just, whatever. But it's just really cool. Like when I can see them over there as well too, because they just, they just want to watch their grandson play. But then it's also kind of cool because it's like while they're watching them play, they're also learning about the game as well there too. So then it's like, so then we can have different conversations later. Like, you know what I mean? It just, it just sparks a new avenue of communication that you're able to have.
Absolutely.
Like you know what I mean? And that part's really cool right there too. Now on the flip side, with my dad, like it's more on the, it's like game plan. What'd you think? This was going on. This, like, you know what I mean? So talking to me about Aylin like he used to talk to me about after the games and stuff like this, which I think is kind of cool. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just so Aylin's getting the same talks or just the same verbiage or whatever.
Just the feedback in general.
Same feedback, you know what I mean? He's just, just getting. He's like, you gotta do this. You gotta do this. If you're not doing this, then you know what I mean. Just kind of, and again, he's a little bit more on the softer side,
right?
You know what I mean? As to me, I'm kind of like, well, no. Go on, give him the real like you used to give me.
No, they leave that to us. They leave that to us.
I know. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah. Like in the back of my mind, I'm like, nah. I remember one game when I was a freshman in high school, varsity game. We played against Round Valley. I had one of my better games of like my freshman career there, right? There's like 22 and 11. I think I had like 7 assists or whatever. At the very end of the game, like we're up like 7, 8, 9. I leaked out or something. And I could dunk. I just hadn't dunked in a basketball game before. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I go up to dunk and I missed the dunk. It's that one where it's just like, oh, it's cool. The freshman tried to go dunk it. Where everybody gets that collective, like that. But
yeah.
Man, and all I'm thinking
he lit your ass up.
And I'm just like, damn.
He lit your ass up.
It was in January too in Winslow. And January in Winslow just is about as cold as Flagstaff, in January. So missed the dunk, and I'm just like, this ain't gonna be good.
This ain't gonna be good.
We get home, like my dad was a cop, so he's there watching the game and stuff, but he had, getting off the shift, so I just knew I couldn't go to bed. He come home, he's like, all right, let's go work out. Man, just that, like, I still remember that leg workout to this day, bro. It was just like, hey, we're missing no dunks. We don't. He's like, we don't miss dunks. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, man, come on, just how about the 22 and 11? Like that, like none of that matters. Like, just
show me some love. Show me some love.
Right. But it's just like the like the expectations or whatever. And so it's just like it's good that like with him there too, because Aylin has a cell phone and I like that they've got their own relationship. Like sometimes he'll call me and be like, hey, how's Aylin doing? How's this? Hey, like I want to call him. Like, what do I need to know? And I'm kind of like, I'll give him just a gist. I'm not going to give him everything. I'm like, no, you guys get to have your relationship. You know what I mean? I think it's really cool. So that's just, that's
the same. I mean, like with my mom, she does the same thing with Amari and Isaiah. She's very, very supportive. And my mom's is funny because like, I think she enjoys like, how competitive I get as a coach, right? And so, there's been a couple times where I've gotten into it with like, another coach talking shit, and I'm like,
you just sitting over there like, yeah,
that's she be laughing, bro. She be laughing. She's like, what'd he say? And I'm like, just chill, like, come on now. Like, but she's just so supportive. And so I just think about grandparents and like even like Court's grandma Kay. She always at the game and she's always fired up. And I just think that's awesome. So I just, I was thinking about it. I want to say like to all you grandparents out there.
Oh yeah, shout out to y'all. Like it's just
y'all keep doing your thing.
It's such a cool passing there too, because it's just there's like a generational skip that's there from the grandparent to the grandson there, right? Or the grandchild. Well, just kind of whatever, right?
Yep.
So you've got your relationship with your parents or whatever, albeit might have been a little bit more strict, you know what I mean? Kind of whatever, you know what I mean? And then it's like as you get older and like you grow, you kind of start to understand and realize why they did some of the things that they did, or in those times when they did it, because we are now getting into those situations sometimes where I'm just like, you know what I mean? And so it's then now it's like they're sitting from afar and not judging, they might say something here and there, or they might judge shit. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like, this is my mom, and like if my mom was still around, she'd be like, she'd be judging, like, I say, you know what I mean? Like, just but it's just it's just cool just to kind of see the different, like the dynamic, I guess, is just like say it there too, being able to see. It's always fun. Like you can always tell the grandparents that are in the stands versus like the parents there. You know what I mean? Like
they just sitting there. Grandparents just be sitting there chilling.
Sometimes the grandparents be just so hyped though, and they be a little bit more excited than the parents sometimes about stuff.
Right? Yeah.
It's kind of cool there too, because you know what I mean. Like at some point, we all know that like our parents are getting older. and and health wise and things like this or whatever. And so
Yup.
it's like when they're able to still be a little youthful, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to being a fan, really, like you know what I mean, and being able to actually like be a fan, how like that's maybe how they were when they were younger, or you remember them how they were when you were playing, and they like, you know what I mean, and they're still able to kind of be like that sometimes. Like my dad has always been the same. He just always got the shades on. And he's just like this,
just chilling. Just chilling.
I mean, like that, like the way that he watched the Aliens game is the way that he watched me when I was in high school.
Right.
Like, he never said nothing. It was always my mom that was hyping and talking shit and going out of games and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, Dad was just like, and he was just big as hell too. So ain't nobody gonna say nothing to your pops, man. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to your pops. So
nah, ain't nobody gonna say nothing to your Papa Garnett. No, sir.
I ain't gonna say nothing. They're gonna say something. They're like, nah, I'm good.
Nah, I'll let that go. I'm gonna let that go. Hey, so we appreciate y'all, and I know my mom be watching these episodes, so I'm just letting you know, Ma, appreciate you watching, but it's about to get real rowdy in here because I got some shit to say. So
you might want to hit
that button a little bit, okay? Because we about to get into some real stuff. Because I'm sick of this. I'm sick. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this dude.
Oh, we're gonna go with Drake. Oh, okay. Okay, we're gonna start with this.
I'm sick of this dude, bro. I'm sick of him. I'm gonna just flat out say it, yo. Like this dude be walking around like he owned the music industry. He's straight acting like a little bitch right now, like a bitch. I'm sick of it.
Bop, 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 bop. That's just like you're just okay. We're okay. We
like yo, shut your ass up and go make some music.
Take the L.
I'm sick of this, man.
I just feel like that the more that we keep talking about it, and again, like. I
don't know, like it. It's like he likes it a little bit.
No, I mean, okay, you can say that, or it's kind of one of those ones where if we're still talking, it's still making him relevant, right? You know what I mean? So there's some kind of, I don't know. And again, I don't know the man's psyche. I don't know the man's psyche at all. He
on some punk ass shit.
Okay. We can agree on that, but it's just like, so I don't know his psyche, but it's like, if we're still like, it's like one of those ones. It's like when you're a celeb like that, or when you're in the light, there's no such thing as bad news, right? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, there's bad. No. Now there's bad in the way that you and I are perceiving like what's going on right there, right? But we're still talking about the dude.
It's called narcissism.
No, I know what it's called. I was trying to stay away from that. No, but it was like, yeah.
No, I'm saying
I know that you're gonna go at him, so I'm trying to be PC and I'm trying to be whatever. But I feel what you're saying though. But it's just like it's like one of those, like so as this whole this lawsuit thing and stuff is kind of just going on. You start to listen to more and more just. First it's like I listened to. Have you listened to Josh Johnson at all? Listen to him on YouTube because he's got some interesting takes on like the whole thing, especially like he does.
Is he calling him a bitch?
No. He's like a comedian, but like he's really smart, and I like the way that he articulates. Like
no, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear somebody.
Hear me. Yes, you do, because it kind of puts things into like what me and you were saying. He puts it that way, but it's just a little on the softer side. Not everybody's gonna want to hear you just call Drake a bitch the whole time and just think we're going. Like I'm just saying, but it's just I'm just saying because it's just that's not.
I'm not understanding the concept.
Okay. So anyway, so he does a really good job of trying to talk about that, right?
So
and then
he
talks about the lawsuit stuff, and the lawsuit to me is just kind of like I'm like.
Get out your feelings, bro.
No, it's just like, and I want to say so many more things, but I'm just like, I'm trying to not. Like, it's like, because you don't.
Hey, he might sue us. He might sue us.
And I mean, there's that. There's so many angles that you can play on this, right? Again, kind of sort of similar to what did Kendrick say in Euphoria? That I can even predict your angle. Like, it's almost like everything that Kendrick said in some of these songs. They're coming to life in such a way that you were just like, wow, like just like I don't know, like it's the lawsuit part to me is crazy. Like
it's crazy.
But see, it's not just it's the lawsuit and kind of like where he's going at. Like one, he's not suing Kendrick at all, which is so funny to me because it was like, okay, this is the guy that you poked the bear on that did it. Yeah. You're not gonna sue him at all because that's just business. That's just y'all having a rap battle. Y'all just doing whatever. Like I can take the L to him. That's fine, whatever. But
hold up. Here we are doing the show. Look,
this better not be Amari trying to come to the rescue.
This fool just want to bug in.
You better not come to the rescue, bro. You better not.
Look. No, this is how it is. This is how he did. He walked up the stairs. He's like, Dad. Like he don't see me.
No, get out of here, Amari. Don't be starting that shit.
What do you want?
Wait, so is hoopball still going?
Go away, bro.
Why did it sell more games?
Yes, they played on my go. I'm doing the show, my guy. What are we talking about? You couldn't look it up on the internet? You got a phone. You talk to your phone more than me.
Hey, real quick. Hey,
see it?
Commander, hey, ask him real quick. Ask him real quick.
Yes.
Commander,
show me.
Hey,
about Drake. You
ask him
about hoop ball.
Hey, ask him real quick.
What? Come here.
What's he think about the Drake and the Kendrick beef? What's he think about?
What's your thoughts about Drake?
I think it's over with. Kendrick already won.
We already know that.
Yeah.
But what's your thoughts about what's going on now with Drake and the lawsuit and everything? I mean, you being a younger dude, and like grown up really with this man's music your whole entire life,
bro.
What you think?
I mean, I don't really pay too
Nobody
much
can
attention.
see you, bro.
I don't pay too much attention to it, but
you lying, yes you are. You on your phone. Get out, stop. Don't do that.
I don't like Drake that much. I think he's soft, so the lawsuit's crazy to me personally.
Okay. But that's good though, because that's what that youth, that's what that generation feel like. So
they
like
should, as they should. You know why? Because Drake is a bitch.
Stop doing it. Stop.
What? That's just facts, bro.
No, so he doesn't sue Kendrick at all.
No.
He goes after the label, right?
Allegedly.
No. Well, first it was Spotify, then he dropped the one against Spotify, but then sued UMG, which Kendrick and Drake actually are both
on the same label.
Same label, which is crazy. So you're saying that they wanted to push one,
embarrass you, right?
Yes, because of contract negotiation. Like I don't know, like I just feel like that is like you talk about a stretch.
It's such a stretch,
and the conspiracy that he's trying to draw from it is like, bro, like,
dude,
dog, you grasping, bro.
Really he said that they paid for bots. Then he said they paid streamers to hype up, not like us.
No. Okay, yeah, but did you see that? Did you see the Kai Cenat? What's his name?
Yes.
Did you see that?
Yes.
How like he told him to react to the video.
Right.
Then he reacts to the video. Now he's on the lawsuit.
Right.
Him, Knox Hill, Shaq, who's like all these dudes. I'm like, wait,
all of them.
But see, the thing is that like when these same guys did the reactions to Family Matters to push up, and they gave Drake his flowers.
They all said
they gave Drake his flowers right there because Drake because I will say this. Again, I'm not a Drake fan. Now, I like some. Now he's got some hits. I ain't gonna lie about that. I'm not gonna sit there and act stupid.
Can't argue it.
I'm not gonna sit there and act stupid. There, like he got hits.
Yep.
I'm just not the big fan. Like you know what I mean. I'm not that fan like that, right? Yeah. And so he's got even like those guys, and even in those disses, you're listening. You're like, damn, he kind of got Kendrick there. Like,
Family Matters was a slap.
Hey, and I mean, like, he got him on both sides. He got him on both beats.
Yeah.
Like, on the first beat, and then when it switched over, and then he changed his phone.
Yeah.
Like, when I was just like, Kendrick, how you come back from that? But the thing was, he did Family Matters, and then 20 minutes later,
Kendrick was like,
he was like, man, forget your Family Matters. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it was just, and then, like, Meet the Grams came out, and it was like, okay, so Drake was alluding to certain things about Kendrick, right? You know, bad things. You know, just like we don't got to get in all that. Like you guys all know what's out there.
Yep.
And Kendrick don't say nothing about that.
He said some foul shit.
He says, he said some foul shit, and doesn't and then said it again. And Meet the Grams. Yeah, like some stuff. You're just like, okay, maybe a little too much. Like maybe you stepped the line, but whatever. It's a rap battle. It's a beat.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like in those, like again, it's a sport, right? I mean, these guys like that. That's what it is to them. This is a sport. This is a competition for them. And Kendrick, for the longest time, if you go all the way back to the Control verse.
Oh, He been popping off for a while.
Back in 2013, like he has felt this way for 10
don't
years.
like him. You know what? He thinks he's a bitch.
he for 10 years has felt this way.
Yes.
Subtle jabs here and there, and kind of just like going. And then it was just like, okay, you really want to go?
I'm gonna drop that smoke on you.
And then it was just like, bro, you lost. And then you can't just lose. Like
they take the L.
You can't lose. And it was just like, that's the part was so crazy because here's the thing. Let's say that Drake does go through with the suit, and let's say that he wins.
Right. All
of a sudden now I just feel like that the battles and stuff, like none of them can ever be like, they're always gonna be like, well, can't say it because the man, like, well, okay, so here's what it is. So, like, to me, what I see in my head is that, okay, you remember Rocky V?
What the hell?
Just hear me out for a second.
What the hell? All right, I'm waiting for this. Go ahead, shoot this shit.
So you remember Rocky? Okay, so Rocky V, right? So Rocky V. This is after Rocky retired, and he started training Tommy Gunn. Remember, because it was Tommy Morrison. No, listen.
I got you. I'm following.
He grew Tommy Gunn up and did all that kind of stuff or whatever. And then like Tommy Gunn, because everybody kept saying, "Oh wait, you're not like Rocky, you're not like Rocky." And then so he challenged him to that fight, so then had a street fight outside.
Right.
And then you got the one black guy that was basically the Rocky version of Don King that was there trying to hype all this shit up. Remember? Old dude, yeah, no, he was all like that. And and he was backing Tommy Gunn. Right, he was backing Tommy Gunn, and then Rocky beat Tommy Gunn's ass.
Right,
and then the black guy, like the guy that was the promoter, he was like, "Touch me and I'll sue." Like in my mind, that's all I hear all the time. And then Rocky knocked his ass out too. Like in my mind, that's what I see. I'm just like, wow, bro, you lost.
Like when you started that shit, I was you did. Where are you going with this? But you know what? You did all right with that. You did all right with that.
He was just like, touch me and I'll sue. And then Rocky like walked back and he stopped.
Bop, bop.
Bop. And then he came back and then bop, 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 bop. It's just like, but it was like, in my mind, that's all I hear. I'm just like, bro, like you can't.
It's so ridiculous, bro.
No, you can't.
And then it's like nobody respects you for this.
Nobody. Now, like his fans are gonna go to the grave for him, and that's the crazy part.
That's the crazy part.
They're still, and again, whatever you call him the most stream in the decade. I'm not taking away none of his account. I ain't taking away none of that.
Yeah,
none of that at all. I'm not taking away none of that.
Yep.
I'm just saying is that in a rap battle, he lost. No. Now this is the second time he lost.
Yeah, because he lost to Pusha T.
Because Pusha T got his ass there.
Got him to Pusha T.
Pusha T got his ass there too. Yeah, which on the side note, real quick, Pusha T and Kendrick, I hear they about to do a little collab. So like, that might be interesting because I'm a Pusha T fan there too.
Oh no.
Yes.
That would be bad.
I'm just saying, like,
that would.
Like, I feel like Pusha's like, hey, bro, hey, can I get a tag in?
No, my God.
I'm just saying, like, it just and if that come out. It's just over, and it just seems.
Actually, you know what? I don't care. You know why? Because he's a bitch.
It seems like nobody's coming to this man's rescue.
No, because he's a sucker.
No, well, see, it's like okay, so it's like he gets called out for being. I'm not going to use the word that they used in whatever because no, real quick, he's trying to say that Kendrick, I think, is what I saw in the lawsuit. He's saying he said anti-Semitic. Is that what he called him?
I forgot.
Are you really?
Just like, bruh, nobody in hip hop is gonna respect that, bro.
Like that's crazy. The last time I heard that was if you go back to Straight Outta Compton, when Cube made No Vaseline, and then he went at Jerry Heller and went at all of them or whatever. Yeah. Then Jerry Heller was like, "No, we suing." Easy was like, "Nah, bro, we got." It's like, let it go.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And like. But there's also that side to Drake there too. And so it's like, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, but it's like.
He just needs to go. Oh, he needs to just take a step back, take a month off.
Yes.
Then
wait for Kendrick to kill Super Bowl and then come back with an album.
And then come back after that. And
just do it because you know that you're going to sell. You know, it's like, give him his 10, like just Kendrick's on top right now. Just give him his 10 minutes.
Just let it happen, bro.
But see, the more that he acts like this,
yes,
the more that, well, I mean, that and like, you know, you think of a pop out concert and like you think of all this stuff where like Kendrick like did all this stuff to like unite the West Coast, which is really what he's done. And you're seeing all these West Coast guys. And again, it's not even that they're going, and I'm not talking about all these guys that are doing disses and stuff, but you're just starting to just hear more West Coast music that's just out there. And you're just like, oh shit, the West is back.
Yeah.
Because West's been gone for a minute now. Let's be honest.
I wouldn't say that, but like we ain't been popping out like.
Okay, I'll give you that. The South been killing for the longest time.
Well, I mean, because we got this new generation of whatever it's called,
and that's down south. That's all them. That's the little baby, the baby baby, the baby Ray, the Ray baby baby. And all the, I'm telling you, they're all down there down south.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, I'm not gonna argue with you.
I'm just saying, but it's just like, but you know, everybody get their turn. Yeah. And now it's shifting over, and it was just like when this whole thing started, like Kendrick got them together, and then now you're just like, wait a minute, like here's how it is. And Drake is just like
the West.
It's just like just take the L and just walk away. But you not walking away just means that you're just going to keep continuing to be talked about like this, which is going to make your fans even more aggravated because of that. You know, I mean, it's just all the stuff that he's done since then with Wagwan, Delilah, is just aged so badly. You're just like, bro, like just
you look like
even when he did the BBL Drizzy, like when he tried to like rap on top of it, you're just like, bro, like all this stuff I know what you're
ain't working.
You're trying to flip it, and I get it. It's just like you gotta stop because it's not you ain't flipping nothing right now.
Right.
You not flipping. I flip you for real. No, you ain't. No, you're not doing no flipping.
And that's the thing. Like before the beef, here's my thing. Before the beef, like you hear some songs you like, I could rock with that. Like
right.
But now it's like I don't want to hear your voice. No. I don't want to hear you. I don't like
what did the Kendrick say? I hate the way that you talk.
Yes.
It's just like it's just like
I'm so tired. Like Isaiah was playing like a little playlist the other day, and a Drake song came on.
Like turn that off.
Turn that shit off, bro. That shit's not allowed in my house no more. I don't want to hear it.
Right. You just for what?
I'm done with this dude. Like you can't be acting like that. You can't move like that.
You can't. But see, it's like, you know. So I was listening to one. I have to send this to you because it was kind of just like a whole compilation of like the whole beef, and there's not really any talking. It's just all these snippets of all this stuff between Kendrick and Drake that's like gone on like ever since even before the Control verse, going back to when Drake brought ASAP Rocky. Wait, what does ASAP stand for again?
Don't start that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Sorry. Too soon. No,
what did I say anyway? Always.
Yeah. So when he brought Rocky out, and then he brought Jermaine Cole, and then Kendrick like on tour, right? It kind of started, you know, like it starts from there. Yeah. And then it just goes and goes and goes. And then it was just like Kendrick went on the Control verse, and Kendrick did what Kendrick has been talking about since he first got into the game, is that he was trying to be number one. Like, I'm trying to be the best. Like, I'm trying, like, same shit that LeBron James did when he first came. He's like, I want to be.
Hold on.
Yes, no. And that's all. Yeah, no. Let's side note that because we got to talk about that because I'm like, bro, that's some whatever. Okay, hold on.
Dirty.
I know. Yeah, you like, bro, you don't move like that. Like, come on.
Dude.
Because you lost doesn't mean everybody got to fucking burn down. Everybody got to burn down because you lost.
That's crazy.
No, but it's just like, but again, that's just. And so it goes, and so Kendrick goes on the Control verse and he kills it. Like even now, when you go back and like you listen to the verse, you're like, damn, he actually really. And that was 10 years ago,
right?
And now you got and like his like and everything about how he raps, everything is even better now. But 10 years ago, he was like, damn, like he can't. And again, he wasn't. It wasn't like he didn't like those guys. He was just like, listen, like I got love for y'all, but I'm trying to murder y'all.
Yeah,
y'all's fan. Like it's competition.
Yeah,
that's all that it was. And then it was like, and then you see a couple days later where Drake, like he's on a couple interviews and he's kind of like trying to downplay it. Whatever, it's just a moment. I'm a shining. So you know what I mean? It's just really in his feelings. And even back then, like again, you've got to watch it because it makes sense. Like if you watch that. And then, like, if you watched it all the way through and had no idea about any of the beefs or anything that was going on, but you watched that all the way through because it starts from there and it covers all of the beefs and it does it, you'd be like, oh, yeah, you soon. Yeah, that makes sense. Because it sounds like that's how you move. I'm just saying, if you watch the whole thing, I'm just like it's a whole like hour and something. So when we were driving up to Seattle, because that's where we're at right now, because Ayla got a tournament this weekend, we listened to it, and I was just like, wow, I forgot all these things like happened.
He's a punk.
No, but it's just kind of like that's a.
He's such a punk, bro.
I mean, him and like DeMar DeRozan had to beat.
Yeah, like, bro.
At LeBron, and not even just him, but DJ Academics is going out in there too. I'm just like,
why you always trying to bring somebody's girl into it? Why are you always doing that? You always dirty macking. You always trying to steal somebody's girl.
Right, and again, it goes through that stuff again. The beef that he had,
because it happened over and over again.
The beef that he had with A$AP Rocky was over who? Rihanna.
Yes,
it was over Rihanna. Like, yeah, it was. I'm just saying, like, it's just like he's always had like. And then I think that he was on Serena Williams for a minute, or tried to be.
Yeah, he said something. Like,
so I'm saying it just.
Like, bro,
just
why
stop.
You always, you. Oh my god! Oh! I don't want to hear from him no more. He's such a sucker, dude.
It just not. But I will say that in the midst of all of this stuff, a couple of things that have come out that has been kind of like, oh, okay, right. So I think that what Kendrick did with all this stuff and then the winning, but not just Kendrick. You can't say Kendrick. You have to, when you say it right now, you have to include Drake, because Drake was an opponent in this thing. Like, they were going at each other. So you have, I'm just saying, you got to use his name, right? Yeah. So when they were doing that, I really feel like that they kind of heightened some of the, I don't know, they kind of took some hip hop to like a next level type shit. Like, it's just like, if you're going to do this, like, you better come this way with it or come correct, or else it ain't going, you know what I mean? And so I can appreciate that part there, right? So then you got some other guys that are trying to come out the woodwork that we hadn't heard from a while, like Joey Badass, right?
Joey Badass, the hip hop beef, right? Hip hop beefs continue.
Joey Badass coming. He had a hiatus because the man was on Mr. Robot for a while. Yep. Then he was on. I don't know if you watched the Power series.
Power.
He was on Power, so he was in those first 2 seasons of Power. He was, he played the character Unique in Power. I don't know. Did you watch all of it? Are you caught up?
Not all of it. I haven't finished it.
And I'm not going to say anything else. But anyways, and so he's in that. And then now all of a sudden, now he's a very subtle way trying to come at Kendrick about the shit that he said 10 years ago about the King of New York.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, but whatever. Like, your hair, like, guys are coming back. Guys that actually, to me, what I like is that guys that actually got wordplay and bars are coming.
They trying to jump back in the game.
They're trying to get back into the game.
And I'm not mad at that.
No, I'm not mad at any of that. I'm not mad at any of that.
Hey, Joey Badass can rap.
No, he can't. And he's got flow and he's got punchlines. Yeah. You're just like, okay, like I can rock with that. I can't rock with this mumble shit. And this stuff that me and you'll talk about forever. I can't rock with the mumble, but this, like, where I can hear it, you got to make me think about it. I got to go back and rewind and be like, wait, what did you say?
Hear the bar?
And then go, that's
and what he dropped was cold. Like, I was like,
it wasn't. No. It was no. That shit was dope. I had no problem with that. Yeah. Until
my man's.
Okay, hold on, real quick. Before we say about him, did you hear Daylight?
I did not.
Okay, so Daylight, who's actually an East Coast dude that like rocks with Kendrick and all them, like, go listen to his first. Like, his wasn't as like much as Ray Vaughn's, but Ray. Oh my God, Ray Vaughn. If y'all have not heard of Ray Vaughn, y'all need to go talk to him. You need to go look up Ray Vaughn, and Ray Vaughn can rap. Yes. Okay. Go back before you listen to his. Before you go back and listen. Yes. Before you go back and listen to his response to Joey Badass, go back and just
listen to his freestyle.
Yeah. Listen to LA Leakers. Oh, hey, LA Leakers. Just anybody right now, just pause this right now. Go and listen to LA Leakers. Go listen to this for 8 minutes. It's some of the you can hear the pain in what he's talking about. In what he's saying, and that shit makes you just like, damn, it just gives you goosebumps.
Yep.
Like he's on that level with Simba and with some of these new guys that got these bars, that got these, they're actually saying something, they're contributing.
Yep.
They're contributing to like hip hop that way. Like, and that was, and he did it to the Hard Part 6, and like his flow just through the whole thing was just so effortless. It was just so effortless. And it was like, man, that was that's been
so Ray Vaughn. Joey Badass gets his shit off.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about some West Coast dick licking.
Right.
Pause.
He didn't say they said
Pause.
D, but he said,
Pause.
yeah, right. Just whatever. Yeah.
Ray Vaughn.
Hey, listen, that's a big pause right there. Yo ass said that shit. It's like
peanut gallery shit over
he
here.
said you gotta watch what you said.
Or I might sue you, bro.
He said, or I might sue you. He said, watch what you said. See, that's where it's gonna go, bro. Everybody just gonna turn this shit into a meme, bro.
I'm
It's
telling
like,
you,
that's on your ass.
Hey, but then, Ray Vaughn came back with that and was like, "Nah, bruh, I'm gonna let you have
so
this." You
clean, dog. The whole verse was just so. It just
it's just and I love it. I love it. They're gonna go back and forth, and you know what's not gonna happen. Joey Badass probably gonna come back and say something. Ray Vaughn probably gonna drop another verse. But you know what's not gonna happen?
What?
I'm gonna sue you. Fucking shut up. Oh.
I'm going to say. Hey, wait, do that voice again. How the other voice go?
You hurt my feelings. Oh. The bots are pushing your soul. Oh, they hurt me.
Shut up.
Nobody likes me. Shut up. Shut up, bro.
Oh, God.
Put your pen to paper. Otherwise, shut your ass up.
Shut your ass. Oh, God. That's
Oh, my gosh.
funny.
All right. I'm done hating. That voice was crazy.
He said, I'm done. I'm done
hating.
I'm done. That
voice was crazy, though. That was crazy.
No, I mean, it was a good one. I didn't know you could do that. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
That was
hey, okay. One more thing on music, and I don't know if I can do this, but we're gonna try to do this in real time. But have you?
Boy, don't play me no shit, bro. Don't do it.
Bro, have you heard this song?
Is it called Lifestyle?
No. This is a viral TikTok song.
Shut up! No, don't do this, bro.
No, bro. It's funny. Have you not heard the viral TikTok breakup song?
The breakup song?
Yeah.
Bill's over here laughing about it. No, I ain't heard the breakup song.
Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on. I'm gonna play this stuff. You have to let me know if you can hear it. Otherwise, we just gonna move on. But if you can, we gonna talk about it.
It's tough.
Aylin said it's tough. That means it's trash. That's exactly what that means.
He said it's tough.
Yeah, he said it's tough. That means it's trash. That's all I know about him.
It's I don't know if it's tough, but it sure is funny. All right, here we go. Let me see if you could hear this.
Imagine
Can you hear it?
in LA with your boyfriend and everything's going amazing till he says, babe, I want to move back to Texas to be closer to my dad. So you give up half of your career, quit your improv troupe and have a goodbye party. Take off months of work, delete your savings to pay for movers and drive to Texas. It's so worth it for the love of your life that wants a future with you because he said so. So you spend a month waiting for your shit to arrive.
Hold on, here it comes. Here it comes.
Building furniture and stuff, and you're so happy till he comes back from a family vacation. Sits on your couch, wishes to write in the mail and hands you a note. It says we have nothing in common. We're incompatible.
Oh no! All right, I'm tearing it off.
He said, not just like I mean, I think she's trying to spit bars, but it just the cadence is not quite there. Like I feel like in her mind she felt like, hey, this is about today. I got something to say.
Yo, this song is crazy, bro. It's so funny, bro. Oh my gosh, this lady is so hurt. She's so hurt.
So she gave up babysitting money or whatever, and
She gave up everything.
She gave up half the career because the man moved to Texas.
Bro, that song, I'm sorry, but that song is funny, yo. You gotta go listen to it and like just let it play.
You say so.
It has no musical value, but like
it's just something.
She getting her shit off, and she feeling it. I feel bad for her.
I bet she ain't suing nobody.
No. You know why? No, I'm not gonna say it.
You can't now. You can't.
Going back to that. I'm not going back to that. I'm not gonna let you do it. If y'all need to go listen to that TikTok. Well, again, who knows? TikTok might go away.
I think it's gonna be banned. I think that we're waiting for the president to make a decision on that. Which again, I'm not getting into politics. I don't care because I don't have TikTok. I've never had it, so I don't.
I have it, but I'm rarely on it. But like I heard that song, it just made me laugh, man. There'd be some funny shit on TikTok, man. People be wilding, bro.
See that? I don't know. I've never even had the app. That one, Periscope, all these ones, like I just haven't.
Periscope.
Like, Periscope is supposed to be like, you remember Periscope like 8-9 years ago?
I don't remember that.
Like
is that a dating app?
No, stop. It was a
trap. That's a trap.
Yes, shut your ass up. It was it's like where you can kind of just like live stream yourself, like doing shit.
That's a trap. That's a trap.
Shut up. That's not what I'm talking about. Like, I just remember that the guys at Whitman.
Does Les know you had.
Shut your ass. I got no damn Periscope. Like, get out of there. He's stupid. Dumbass.
You fell for it.
Wait a minute. Yeah, like that's
Speaking of which, hey, me and Garnett, we got like, our boys be talking to us, sending us random shit. And I'm not gonna get I'm not speaking on that. I'm not speaking on it. Stop. You talk about trap. Stop. I'm not speaking on it. No. Hey, so what's going on with this basketball? I feel like you need to address that.
What's this basketball you were talking about? Like, I'm not going there. I'm not doing it. Stop.
All right, I'm gonna let that. I'm just gonna let that. Lavelle, you out there watching?
Yeah, it's funny because he's calling me right now. I'm like, I'm not answering the phone. Stop. Because he's been texting us this whole time. He's been texting us the whole time, so I didn't even look at it. Yeah, go on and look because I know that's why he's calling. So I'm not answering the phone.
Hey. Shout out to you, Lavelle, but you also dumb shit. You not.
Yeah. We gonna talk later. Yeah, I'll call you later when nobody else.
Oh gosh. That was crazy. That is a trap.
Oh, that was yes.
All right. Let's get to some.
Get to this basketball, nigga.
These people don't know what we laughing about, but hey, I'm just telling y'all, we got some crazy.
Listen, bro, it's like if y'all got some wild ass friends that you just ride or die with, just know that y'all know exactly what we're talking about. Just like sometimes they be saying some shit, you like, bro, stop. Stop saying that. You can't. We can't stop.
All right, here we go.
Oh shit.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, no, see, look.
So I was watching some games earlier this week, and I was watching Arkansas with Calipari, and they suck. And they Stop looking at your phone.
Stop. See, you started this shit. See, I'm on there looking. I'm like, man, y'all gotta quit, bro. Stop. All right, I'm done.
At some point, we're gonna have him on this show.
Yeah.
And we're gonna let him explain himself because that was some wild.
You go ahead and do that. Yeah, just let me know. I don't know. I might not be there that day for episode. I ain't not.
Oh man.
No, but go ahead though. What you got the basketball? What's up?
I love my wife, man.
Stupid.
Anyway, so Calipari, Arkansas, 0-4.
In the SEC?
Yeah, and they suck.
Damn.
And it's just like
they paid him so much money to go over there too.
Yeah, but like my thing is, man, like, and I watch it on the college level, I watch it on the high school level, I watch it at the club level, and it's just like you coaches out there. Some of these coaches, man, they've been successful for
too long.
too long, or maybe not even too long. You go through a period where you have success.
Yeah.
And then the shit stopped working. And
you gotta re-evolve. You gotta redo the wheel.
But these people don't want to do it. They look themselves in the mirror and they tell themselves every day that I'm right. What I'm doing is work forever, and it's not me that's the problem, right? So it's like, yo, man, you got to read the room. Like, it's hard to watch coaches not evolve. Like, and I get it. It's hard these days. There's a lot going on in the game, but like, bro, you got to do better in reading your players and figuring out what's going to be best for them, and not so much about me. You know what I mean? And I'm tired to see it. Woodson over at Indiana, he going through the same thing, and they've been playing well, and then they lose 2 back-to-back games by 25, and the kids look like they could give a shit. Like they literally look like
having fun, right.
And it's like, all right, well, you better do something different, or else you gonna get fired. But no, a lot of coaches will just be like, it ain't me. Mick Cronin. Did you see that?
Okay, I haven't seen it, but now, go ahead and talk to me about that real quick.
Cronin, they lose a game. I can't remember who they lost to earlier.
He started blaming the team, right?
He goes off. He calls the kids soft. Literally goes crazy. Calls the kids soft. He says, I'm tired of being the one with the most energy. It's not the kids, it's the kids, the assistant coach. Like, he's calling out everybody. Damn. And I'm like,
bro, it starts with you.
It starts with you. So maybe take a step back and be like, yo, I need to maybe just adjust a little bit. And nobody's asking you to just do a 180, but you gotta be able to adjust.
Yeah, but see, and you know what I don't like about that there too is that, it's kind of one of those, at least from what I've been taught, right? Just being able to be coaches with people, even you, because I even helped out with you for a while, long time ago when we were going to start the AAU program a while back, and I learned stuff from you as well too. That it was like anything that was that, if you think that you've got to go on national television, press conference, whatever, and then go on that, there's going to be so much damage that's going to be happening to, and again, you might not see it right now, but it's just that's the beginning of the crack, right? You know what I mean? It kind of starts to divide, and it starts to this, whatever. It's just stuff like that, first and foremost, needs to be handled in the
in-house.
Or put the phones up. This is just us. Hey, you know what? Shit. You know what, guys? We're not going home tonight. We're going to sit and we're going to talk the hell out of this thing through. And we're going to try to figure some things out. Right? You know what I mean? We're just that's what you do. You go on a press conference, or you go to a news conference or whatever, and then you just go about how everybody else doesn't do shit, but it's just me.
Right.
You have now made it you versus everybody else.
Facts.
So the moment that you do that, especially now with the way that transfer portal is, and one of the things that what some of the coaches talk about and things that we hear is that there's no loyalty in college sports anymore. And coach, maybe give them something to be loyal about.
True.
You know what I mean? It's just you can't. Now again, I've seen Cronin coach up front, when he was over at at UCLA when. Couple years ago, we went to go watch them play when they played WSU, right? And it was a really good weekend because they actually lost to UCLA. WSU lost. Now this was the year before they went to the tournament, right? So this was the year.
Okay. Yep.
No, it wasn't. It was the year before because we didn't go last year.
Kaylin, shut up, bro.
I'm trying to always, just side talking. Yeah.
Let us pod.
Always coming in with false information. Just always
let us pod.
Yeah. It's between him and Amari, bro. It's listen, y'all always. And you know what we're gonna do next time? We're gonna let them host, and me and you just gonna sit off to the side, and we're just gonna start talking shit to them.
Yep.
That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. But anyways, we were watching the game, and you could even now I could kind of understand, he's got Jaime Jaquez, and he's got and he had Tiger, and he had a couple other guys.
Was it Juang?
Yeah. Had Jang, whatever his name was, he was there too, right?
Yeah.
And like he was really, really like aggressive and stern, but you were kind of just like, okay, like that's how he coaches. They're fine, whatever.
Right.
Like that, but like those were the years that UCLA always also went to the Final Four, and this is this. You didn't hear nothing like that.
Yeah.
You didn't hear him talking like that. And I don't know what the record is right now, because again, I haven't paid attention too much to the college landscape, or whatever. But I do know that the moment that you do that and that you out your players like that, they're gonna feel a certain kind of way.
Oh yeah.
Now, they might not just come straight out and then they're gonna say it, but I guarantee you that next school, or when they start to think maybe that there might be a chance that they can go someplace else and get a different kind of bag, and they float that out there to a middleman that talks to another middleman that goes someplace else. Now all of a sudden that pendulum's going to swing that way. It's because in moments like this is all shit that we shouldn't be talking about. You and I should not be talking about, because this should have been handled in-house.
Yeah. And that's the thing, because I like Mick Cronin as a coach. Like I even like the fact that dude be getting after his guys. Like there's part of me that it really enjoys how hard he gets after his guys.
But he also gets the guys to play for him.
Yes.
And that's all, but that's also though too that in those like in the press conference, news conference, whatever, he's never putting the blame on them. Like, coach, like, I mean, like I've heard this from coaches before. Shout out to you, shout out to Eric Bridgeland, shout out to those guys I've got a chance to get tutored by and learn from, in my just, evolution of just being a coach. And it was like, they've always, and again, you told me this a long time ago. Coaches always take responsibility for the loss. You give the credit to the kids on the win. That's how it should be. That's unwritten. That's how it should be.
Yep.
You lost the game. You're not playing the way it is. You never throw them under that bus.
No.
You take it on now. Whatever. You might have a different kind of feeling in that locker room, but that's your locker room with them.
Yep.
In front of everybody else, the public perception is like, you
what? Own that. You better own that.
I did not get the guys prepared. That was on me. We're going to make some changes. I'm going to be better for these guys because they deserve better, yada, yada, yada. Yep. In the locker room, it might be like, we got to be tougher because we're not being fucking tougher. We got to start diving on some balls. We've got to guard. Like, you know what I mean? Now, obviously, it's a little bit more forceful than what I'm saying, but you're keeping it in the room.
Facts.
Which means now when you keep it in the room, you keep it in the family.
Yeah.
Keep it in that group. The moment that you go out there, now their parents, everybody else will get it in that year, and then now all of a sudden you've got a whole nother monster out there.
And especially now with NIL and all this stuff.
It's just that's just this ain't 1990s or early 2000s anymore.
No,
you could get yelled at like that, or you could do whatever, and you just had to take it because there wasn't.
You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going
nowhere. Your ass ain't going nowhere.
Right.
Trust me, there were not plenty of times, but there were a few times when I wanted to.
You and me both.
I was just like, I can't. But again, the reason why I couldn't was it wasn't had so much to do with that as it had to do with I didn't want to lead the guys.
Facts.
My brothers, like I'm like shit, no, like we came in together, so I can't. Like I just, even if it's not the greatest, I'm gonna ride it with y'all because y'all ain't leaving. So I'm not gonna you know what I mean. And so I'm not gonna. And now it's just like it's just a free for all, and it's just
and his crash out so he did it last year, and he blamed it on not having enough money,
right,
for NIL, right? And so they got the money this year. He got his guys, but then you do this. It's like
almost like didn't want those guys,
right? It's like what? Why would you? And they've been having a good year.
That's what I'm saying. But it's like if you didn't want them, then why'd you pay them the money?
Right.
If you didn't want them, then why'd you recruit? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just like, oh no, it's so different there too, because it's almost like sometimes like you're wondering if every player's doing it for the love of the game now, or there's like shit, there's some money to be made on this, and so I can do that, right?
That part right there is I think is very valid. I think there are some teams, there are some guys playing on certain teams that are playing like I got my money, whatever.
Right. So
you know what? But here's my thing, though. Here's my thing. Even if that's the case, and you the coach, then you need to have some deep conversations with dudes.
That means, before you start just giving them all this money, just doing this, like you gotta vet these dudes, man. Like you just
and I don't know, I don't even know, like, even if you vetted them and then like they started acting crazy after you gave them the money, like again, it goes back to what kind of relationship do you have?
Right there, that word right there.
Right?
That's the biggest thing right there. What you just said. Go ahead.
And you can't bring them into the office and be like, listen, yo, I know you got your money, but like, look, we got to be better. And if you're not on board with this, then you can step away. But like, you put that in the players' court. But like, in the meantime, what can we do to make this?
What can we do to keep this thing going? Yeah, right. Exactly right. Yeah.
But going out in public and just outing fools. Nah.
I just, you know what I mean? Like I've never been a fan of that. I remember one year when I was over at Whitman, I think this had to be second or third year that we were there. And we played against another D3 school from the East Coast. I think it was Hamline. They came and it was right before Christmas break that they came. And Hamline just like, it was like one of those ones where like, you're glad that you had a game like that. Like, you know how it is, right? So like you get a game early in the season with the team that you don't know about, right? You play against them and they're physical and they're like, they beat us to every 50-50. They dove on the ground harder. They ran harder. They everything they did was just a little bit harder than what we. Now on top of it, they were some assholes. So then it makes it worse, right? Because it's like not only are you getting beat, and again, it's one thing to get beat, but then it's just like when you don't carry it like a competitor and you carry it like I'm trying to think of the best way to say it, like, just like
a Drake.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Okay, let's say it like that. Yeah, just better than that, you know what I mean? Like just doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? Spitting on the floor, cutting refs, like, you know what I mean? Just doing stuff that's kind of just like, God, it just makes you so angry.
Yeah.
And then you lose the game. Like,
yeah, it
makes you even more angry because you lost to them.
To that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Not because they were a better team, because I don't think they were a better team. They played so much harder than us in that game. It drove us crazy.
Right.
Now, Coach had to do interviews and do stuff like that afterwards. He could have easily just been just like, you know what I mean? Guys are just like this. We're too, like, you know what I mean? Any one of those things that Cronin did, he could have easily did that.
Right.
But when that game was over and everybody left, it's like, you guys ain't going nowhere. We got a meeting right now.
Mm-hmm.
And
what type of team we going to be?
It's like 10:30 at night.
Yeah.
I got kids that are asleep. I'm trying to get home, but shit, we got a meeting.
Right.
And he pulled the film out. We sat and we watched film right there, and like we got it out.
Yeah.
Guys said stuff that needed to be said.
Yes. In the locker room.
But it was all in the confines of just that group.
Yep.
Even to the point to where, like, towards the end, there was some joking and some laughing and some kind of like, okay, I think that we're on a better, you know what I mean? Just kind of just like, it was like one of those ones that like you needed it to happen. Because one, we needed to see what our resolve was going to be like. Because that's like because again, I think if I'm not mistaken, that's the year that I think that we first got into the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Like then we had like that string of like 7 straight years that we got to the tournament and did it. But sometimes you have to have those moments. But in those moments, how you carry it, how do you respond?
It's character. It's a character moment. It's a character moment.
Right.
But it always comes down to how you were going to approach that character moment, how you going to grow off of that character moment. But I know Coach didn't go out to the damn papers and to the TV and be like, yo, I'm about to hold these dudes here for 2 hours because they saw blah, blah, blah. He didn't do that. He didn't do that. He's like, we got outplayed. We got some things to work on.
Exactly. And that's what it should be. And then you're just kind of like, okay. And then it's like, but then I guarantee that when you came back and watched us play again, we were better. You could be like, they've been working on something. Like, you know what I mean? And even if you had to speculate, right? And even if you speculate, like, ooh, they're about to get their ass yelled in. Like, whatever, that's okay. That's okay.
You didn't know.
Yeah. We all know it, but you're not going out there and you're not throwing your team, your coaches, your program. You're not throwing them under the bus.
No.
You're not doing that.
It's just a bad look.
Heavy is the head, and every coach wears the crown. Like that. Like that's what it is.
True.
You can't just decide that now. Oh, no, you know what I mean? No. It's you guys. You guys
lost. You can't do that.
You can't just pass that on like that. You can't do that. Like just no.
And in closing, I think unfortunately, youth coaches. There's a lot of youth coaches who are taking the same approach. When I watch certain games, right, I'm seeing some of the same behavior. And it's like, yo, you are making this more about you and how you may look in a gym, where there's 65% of the people in the gym, because there's like 3 or 4 games going on.
And they ain't paying attention to you.
They're not even paying attention to you. But for whatever reason, you think you Pat Riley. Like, bro, just coach the kids, man.
Right.
Like, so yeah, these coaches got to evolve, man. Y'all got to make it about the kids and teaching
and that it's just like you gotta and that's a whole, man. We can probably even do a whole another segment on just that with just this worst part there too, which just it's like you got to get away from like nobody give a shit about these wins right now.
No.
Don't care about them right now.
Don't care.
Like Alen's got a tournament this weekend, right? We're in Seattle. We're up here because he's got a tournament. I could care less whether or not that they win or lose every game. Now he might have a different perspective on that. He might want to go and win. Well, it's fine, whatever. He's a competitor.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't care whether or not that they win. What I want to see him do are the things that we talk about when it comes to like, how do you want to be when you're out there? How do you want to play? Like, what things are you working on? Like, I want to see you be consistent in those things. You're going to be a leader. I want to see you try to lead these guys. And again, leading doesn't mean that you're going to lose, because a lot of times you can lead and still lose.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just like the winning and the losing is just that's the end game in that moment right there, because the game's going forever. That's all it is. It's a place to put the bookmark, and then you start reading the next chapter when the next game goes. Like, it's not that serious, and so like when you get them, because again, like I see it there too. Like, it just, we're just like where the coaches get so they get
blusterous.
Where they're just like, they have to, like, their voice has to do this, and they've got to yell, and they've got to do that. And I'm just looking like, and again, I get it, right? Because there was a time, and again, you can fault the coaches, but you can also understand the coaches as well there too, right? Because there was a time when that was allowable. That was the norm. That's how you did. I'm not giving them a pass. I'm just saying that's how it was.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean? That's how it was. So they're used to it. And again, just kind of like what you're saying about Calipari, and just like kind of all them. Like Calipari, you know what? You had something going for a very, very long time with the one and dones, with like the dribble drive action, with something. But the game has evolved.
Yeah.
And the players, you know what I mean? And you just like, you have to evolve with the game.
You gotta move with the game.
Doing it at a high level, that have been around for a long time, like your Izzos and stuff. You don't think that Izzo doesn't, like, you think Izzo really wants to evolve? No, but he realizes, if I want to be relevant, and if I want to still be able to coach this game that I love, I'm going to have to change. Because Izzo
he is who he is.
That's exactly right. Like, he's one of those guys, but it's getting like with the youth there too. It's like there's too much emphasis on just like that, on that, and whether or not that it's like, and again, like you can even talk about the shoe circuits and the deals, and if you're winning or not winning, and now you're not, like, you know what I mean? It's all this stuff that's like we're placing the emphasis on stuff that doesn't need to be
not important. Yeah,
and again, that's why the development isn't where we're supposed to be at. So then. Going back to what we talked about there at the very beginning, this whole idea of this international basketball league and stuff, this is going to expose American players, because a lot of them don't work on that stuff.
Yeah.
And I love
that. And we hope we're wrong.
No, right. No, I hope that we're wrong there too. Now, I'm not saying, now from an athletic standpoint, I'm like, shit, we got athletes. I'm not arguing about that.
Yeah.
But when you watch the rest of them play, when you watch a team like Serbia that doesn't look like they've got the same caliber of athletes be able to play with us, and they can take us all the way to the end of the game, with Joker being their main guy that couldn't beat any one of our 12 on the USA team down in, like, you know what I mean? Not that that's a measurement for anything, but just giving you the idea of everybody's like, oh, this guy's so athletic. Well, I think that what we're seeing on this other side over the team, you don't got to be that athletic.
Yeah.
You got to be smarter here and understand how to play the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think that there's a lot of emphasis on certain things that, like, wow, like, again, like it's like when I watch the youth game sometimes, what drives me crazy is you're seeing all these kids that are, a little bit more bigger, stronger in their stuff, and they're doing the stuff like they're pressing the shit out of teams, and they're doing that, and everything is like lay up. You just hear it from the parents, the coaches. It's everything is, you know what I mean? It's all that, which is fine, right? They got a couple guys, and then it's like, then it's like you see oh man, the kid had 25. The kid had this. Like, yeah, well, he had 12 layups.
He had 12 layups. Right.
But again, then you watch them when they get older, and the fact that all you done is just pressed and you shot layups the whole entire time. You never worked on one-on-one defense. You never worked on positioning defense. You never worked on shell, right?
Yeah.
You never worked on being able to beat your man off the dribble and maybe just get to a spot and elevate and shoot because you just want to. And now when they get older, they can't shoot.
So behind.
That's what I'm saying. You're kind of just like, and I feel so bad for him because then the kid, you can see it when he's playing. Like in his mind, he still feels like he's supposed to be there, but then when he's not,
it's a shock. It's a shock.
It's a shock to him, and you're just like, man, bro, it just makes you sad because you're like, who's still in your ear saying, just keep getting to the rack. Just keep because there's so many more facets of the game that you gotta be able to do. Like you can't just do the one thing. So I don't know. That part is just
crazy.
That's tough.
The coaches got to be better. They got to evolve, man. So
facts.
Just y'all coaches out there, think about that. Just take some time to think about it. I mean, seriously, self-evaluate. There's nothing wrong with self-evaluation.
No, there's not. There's not at all.
You always can get better from doing that. So. All right, man, let's wrap up.
Yes, sir.
Last thing, we got a weekend of stuff going on. I just want to get your quick thoughts on what you're paying attention to. I know you be in Seattle, you're gonna be watching hoops, but we got the NFL playoffs, couple of good games. We got let's see, Chiefs, Texans. Tomorrow actually is a pretty good day.
Tough one. I don't think that's going to be as easy for the Chiefs as I think it's going.
I don't think so either.
I think the Chiefs are favored by 8.5. I'm like, I don't know about that. I think it's going to be a field goal. The Chiefs this year, like they're
not the same Chiefs.
They're not the dynamic Chiefs that they've been in past, but it's kind of one of those ones where they like. You like a team like the Chiefs, you have to bury them early and you cannot give them any momentum. Right, because if you let a team like that, a veteran team like that, if you let them stick around,
they're gonna figure
something out at the end.
Yep.
So and so even with saying that, like Mahomes is not having anywhere near of what you would call an MVP season at all.
No.
But they're winning games, so who gives a shit? And that's the part that I like about Mahomes is that he don't care.
No, he don't. He's
as long as we're winning. Did I get another game or another chance to, you know what I mean, to do that or whatever? So I like that. I mean, I'm gonna still go with the Chiefs. I just don't think because I think they're favored 8.5. I'm gonna say
8.5. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a good
Texans, but I'm saying Chiefs by field goal.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're gonna.
Alan says Texans by touchdown. See, here we go. See, we need to have them two on and just let them talk because
Alan, if you don't,
that's what I'm saying. He just all of a sudden he an analyst. This man's Tony Romo. Like I'm just like I don't understand what the.
My gosh, my guy.
Oh God! I said one.
Just sit in the corner and watch Pokemon, my guy.
He said sit in the corner and watch Pokemon. He says.
What are we talking about?
Who else? What else you got?
Alan, you got nothing else to say? Shut up. That's what I just said. Shut up.
Eagles make it to the Super Bowl.
He said the Eagles are making it to the Super Bowl.
No. Okay. All right. Whatever. Okay, guy. Okay. Anyway, I wasn't even going to bring up that game because I don't even care about that game.
Yeah. What's the next one?
The other game, I'm actually like the Lions Commanders game is intriguing, but the Bills Ravens game, that's
going to be the game. That's the game right there.
Yeah.
Because there's a deal. Like low key, like I want to see the Chiefs win just because I think that if the Chiefs win this game, I think that they got a pretty good chance of winning the Super Bowl. Only if they don't got to play the Bills.
Yes.
Right. Yes. Only now.
I think this is the year the Bills get over the hump.
Game. So I'm just like Ravens win that one because I don't think because we've never seen a team three-peat in football. No. And so this would be the first. So I'm kind of like, hey, let's go see. No, I don't think so. Cowboys did it twice. But and then that was it. Now the Bills back in the day went to 3 straight Super Bowls and didn't win any.
The 4, I think.
Or the 4, yeah, they went to 4 and didn't win any. But but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so I'd like to see that just from a historical standpoint, there, right? But if they got to play the Bills, whatever, it's over. Oh no, Josh Allen just seems to have their number, and every year he just keeps getting closer. And this year,
I think this is the year.
And again, because Mahomes is not playing. He's not playing where Josh Allen's playing right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Hey,
so
I don't think he has the weapons this year.
no,
either.
I don't think so either. But again, there too. Think about that. Who
Yep.
doesn't have weapons? KC.
Yeah, I don't think they.
KC don't have weapons, but they're still where they're at. Though that's what I'm saying. Is that, like that's what the crazy part is.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yep.
I mean, but Lamar though.
Lamar's like that's gonna be a game.
That man nasty, bro. He's nasty.
Yeah. Yep. So and then there's some intriguing college games this weekend. I don't get into a whole lot. Actually, you know what we're doing? Tomorrow we going up to Flagstaff. We're gonna watch our Lumberjacks, bro. We're going up and we're gonna drive up the hill tomorrow.
Yeah, who they play?
They playing Portland State. So
the Vikes.
Yeah, they smacked Sac State last night by about 20. And so we like
Sac State, really?
Yeah, so we had a free weekend, you know. Well, not a free weekend. Isaiah's playing, so we're gonna watch him in the morning and head up in the evening.
What were you guys? Oh, is there like MLK tournament that's in
Yeah, they got one here in the valley. They're playing at the facility. So
okay.
But you know, it's just about getting better.
Yeah, you already know. Yeah, it's just reps on reps. I got you on that.
Reps on reps, man.
You already know. Yeah.
So, we're gonna head up the hill and watch the game, and then we'll hang out there.
Be safe out there, man. It is January though. Going, you know what I mean? Going through right there by Munns Park and shit. You know, right after Camp Verde. That's when that shit starts getting real nasty. So we
going up during the day.
I was gonna say I was gonna say go up there when there's still some heat and like the sun's out. Because if not, it's gonna be.
Right. I'm not doing that road stuff. No, we're gonna leave. We're gonna get there during the day, and we're gonna leave during the day.
Oh, you guys gonna stay the night then?
We're gonna stay the night and then come back on Sunday.
Get it for tomorrow. Shit. Well, has Amari ever been to Mike and Rhonda's?
You know what?
That's a
good question. I don't think so.
Really? Bro, you remember how many meetings we used to have in Mike and Rhonda's?
No, he may have gone when he was younger, but
I'm gonna say, but now though, like you remember how many meetings we used to have over there? Me and you and Hayes, we'd be sitting down.
Oh yeah.
Yes. You remember them days? Yeah.
Shout out to Mike and Rhonda's. That's gonna be his new spot when he gets out there.
Yeah, that boy gonna come back with the freshman 20 there.
Hey,
Mike and Rhonda's like, yeah, I can tell. Yep.
Eat a whole plate of hash browns.
Biscuits are just right there. Yeah, man, with that gravy too. Damn.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
We're gonna do that. But then there's there's a few top 25 matchups. Alabama, Kentucky is probably the best one.
That's the one. Bama. Hey, no, but did Alabama beat Ole Miss the other night?
No, they lost.
Okay, because I was watching it and then I didn't get a chance to catch the second half. Yeah. Hey, Ole Miss guards, bro.
Well, they got Chris Beard, and
they got Chris Beard, but they also got that assistant that was over at
Mark Adams. Yep.
Yeah, the one from and I was just like, they guard like they were just. I was like, wow, like they're really. That really like that no middle defense was like, oh wow, they're really not letting you get there.
They turn your water off.
Man, you just can't even get in there and go see nothing. It's just like, no, we're just gonna take away this paint. Forget that. You got to play on this side and that side.
Yep.
And I was like, wow.
Hey, it's funny you said that. I'm glad you said that because I love. There's a lot of good assistant coaches.
Man.
That play a pivotal role, and I was we played Perry the other night. You know, it started well, didn't end well. You know what I mean? But shout out to our boy Trey. You know, used to train him up there in Walla Walla, and he's down here. He got off a 3 against us. I didn't like that shit. I don't like that shit. You know, but Perry. You know, they got a really good program, really good core of kids.
They got length, like you know what I mean. They got some.
They just long and big. Just pause.
Stop! Why?
I have to say that because the kids will catch. They'll
right? Because see, you so used to them saying it, you better say it. No, I got you.
I'm not getting clipped up.
I got you. Yeah, I hear that.
But Sammy Duane's the head coach, really good head coach. But my man over there, Kevin Hartwig, really good assistant coach.
Okay.
always a joy to like coach against. And we sit there and look each other down the sidelines, and we cracking jokes during the game. Like there's some really good ones out there.
That's what's up. Right
I want to shout out Kevin because he's a good dude, and they're leaving Sunday to go to
Massachusetts, I think.
Yeah, they're playing the hoop hall.
Yeah, right. Yeah. They're going back there. So
they're playing the Boozer twins. That'll be interesting.
That's gonna be and I'm definitely gonna get a chance to watch that one there too. Hopefully it'll be on that NFHS or somewhere.
I think it should. It might be on ESPN. I'm sure.
Okay, well, there we go. Yeah. Gonna watch it too. So.
Yep. But yeah, man. So it should be a good weekend, and then Monday we'll be back again and talk about
Monday we'll be here. So I'll shoot you a text on Sunday because we'll be playing, but I don't think that we're gonna be playing until later. So let's do it early on Monday.
Really?
Before we go, we're gonna play, and then after we played, we got to drive back to Walla Walla. So I mean, we can do it late Monday, or we can do it early Monday. But during that day,
we're not doing it late because I'll be hopefully celebrating the Buckeye National Championship.
Oh shit, that's that day too. Oh, I thought you was gonna talk about the inauguration.
All right, and so hey man, I hope everybody has a good weekend. Drake, stop being a Lavelle, stop doing what you've been doing, bro. Stop.
I'm gonna get on the phone with him right now. As soon as we get in the car, I gotta go take Aiden to practice. Like, bro, y'all gotta chill, bro.
Stop trying to trap us, bro.
Y'all gotta chill, bro.
Like your idea, Lavelle, your ideas are good.
Yeah, it's good. I know what you mean, but nah.
Hey, yo. On that note, you a wild boy.
We out of here. We out. This got me out.
Have a good weekend. Happy MLK Day. We'll see y'all on Monday. Aylin, you can talk now, but we don't want to hear you. Good luck. Big man over here. We'll see y'all on Monday, y'all.